Hey, Teacher Danielle here with another episode of Hyperactive English. Whew, finally the summer is over, so no more vacations. We're back on schedule, we're back on track, and we're getting our things done as usual. Today we will begin our deep dive or our deep research and information into the International English Language Test System. We will start by looking at the listening tasks. So the listening part of this exam has 4 parts itself, with 10 questions in each part. You have approximately 30 minutes of listening and filling in, as well as an extra 10 minutes at the end for confirming and verifying that all the information is on your answer sheets. The listening task includes a variety of tasks with roughly 8 different types of questions being used. When there is something you actually have to physically write, they will say that you will need to not use more than 3 words or a number for each answer, because again, this section is just testing your comprehension of what you're hearing and if you understand the situations in which you would hear or need to use this type of information. So the different question styles or types of tasks that you'll be asked is form completion, multiple choice, short answer, sentence completion, matching, plan, map, diagram labeling, and note completion. I said there's a possibility of 8 different ones because for multiple choice, there are 2 different potential multiple choice sections. So you can end up with an exam where you have 4 note completions, map diagrams, and then 2 sections of multiple choice. But which of those tasks you will be asked is really up to the test edition that you will be taking. So we'll go over all 8 just to be on the safe side. So the first type of task is form completion. So here you will have an order form that will be missing 10 spaces because again, each section is 10 questions. So you'll have an order form that will be missing spaces. You will hear a telephone conversation between the customer and an agent at a shipping company. So here they really want to see if you are capable of working in that type of customer service. Are you capable of taking phone calls and filling in an order form? Are you capable yourself of filling in an order form of something that you may want to purchase or buy, online shopping, ordering things for some type of job that you might have? The second question type, the good old standard multiple choice. Here you will have a question and then you will have a choice between answers, A, B, C, or D. You choose which of those multiple answers is the one correct answer, multiple choice. And again, you will be listening to a conversation, such as a customer has been arranging with a shipping agent to send a large box overseas. This is the last part of the conversation. So they tell you what you're about to listen to before you listen to it, and then you will listen to the conversation. And multiple choice questions could be questions such as, what country are they shipping the box to? Then you would have to choose A, B, C, or D. Now, the short answer section. And again, it really is short answer. Your answers will be no more than 3 words and a couple of numbers. Because again, this section is listening. They want to know if you're understanding what is being said. In this section, there's a possibility that you will hear a tour guide giving a tour or explaining a talk in front of many people. And then you will be asked questions based upon this speech that person has just given. Our next section is sentence completion. Here, you will hear a conversation between 2 people. And there will be blank spaces in a sentence where you will have to fill in 1 or 2 words, or perhaps a number, which completes the sentence that you have heard during the conversation that the two people are having. For example, 2 friends, Rachel and Paul, are discussing studying with an open university. So then you'll fill in the gaps of their conversation. Sentence completion. Matching. In the matching section, you will be given sets of information that you will need to combine into pairs. For example, you will hear a communication student talking with his tutor about optional courses for next semester. So these 2 people are having a conversation about which courses the student should choose in order to further his education. So the matching sets of information would be chemistry. Is it a best class for him to take, or is it just a really important class that he would take? Right? As a communication studies student, chemistry is not as important as marketing or a communications class. So you'll be matching the sets of information to create comprehensible pairs. Plan, map, diagram. Labeling. In this section, you will be labeling some sort of plan. For example, you are a new student at a new university. You are given the map of your university, but there's information that will be missing. You will have to listen to the tour guide as they explain the different parts of the campus. And then you will have to label the different parts of the campus map that you were given, or a plan or some type of diagraphical information. You will listen to the conversation and label the plan as needed. And finally, note completion. This section is really important for those people who are coming to study at university because it is very much like taking notes in a university class, or taking notes in a board meeting, or taking notes anywhere that you need to keep information. So you'll be given a form that has notes in it, but there are parts of the information that will be missing. You will need to listen to the presenter and fill in the appropriate amounts of information, such as you will hear a man talking on the radio about a national arts center, and you're listening for specific information pertaining to that natural arts center. So like when it was founded, what year was it built, who founded the National Arts Center. So you'll be filling in the notes. So how does one study or prepare for taking a listening task exam? I would suggest start listening to as many different types of English audio sources that you can find. Radio broadcast, news, podcasts on any subject or topic that you like, 30-minute sitcoms, because a situational comedy follows the narrative storyline. You're introduced to the characters, they have a problem, they solve the problem, boom, it's finished. That is an easy structure for following to learn English. To learn, we use our ears and we'll use our eyes. If you need to use the subtitles, start with the subtitles in your native language, but keep the show on in English. After, let's say, 1 season, unless it's like a 22 season, so after like at least 10 episodes, change the subtitles to English subtitles. So that way, you're constantly reinforcing your hearing, but as well as a little bit of your vocabulary, because we do have a very big writing section in this exam as well. And remember, this is the exam that you would take that we use as proof of your English ability and skills. So if you have the goal of working and studying or moving to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, or the UK, this is what they will be looking at for your proof of English. Well, that is it for today. I hope you find the information helpful and that you'll continue to come back because there are more sections to explore in regards to this exam. So as always, if you're feeling my vibe, like and subscribe. Or hop on over to Hyperactive English for a full private tutoring section in order to improve your skills to pass this very important exam.